CIL 650, in association with Tom Lucas Productions, presents Radio Real Estate.
Our house in the middle of our street.
And now, here are your hosts, Sherry Brown and Tom Lucas.
And good morning. Welcome to the On-Air Open House. It's great to be back with you once again. Bill Macklem, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sherry Brown, good morning.
Good morning.
Before the show began, you were telling us in the green room, Bill and Sherry, we're all talking about it. You said in Vancouver, it's a seller's market?
Seller's market. It is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard some stories how crazy it is.
Well, we've got that one place I was telling you about that they're looking to buy it between 1.8 and 1.9, and they're thinking they better get an approval for about a 2.25. So that's 2.25 million. We're not talking about 225,000.
Wow.
We're talking some significant changes going on in the Vancouver market, and we'll see that effect coming out into the valley for sure.
And I heard there's also multiple offers on the market as well.
Multiple offers coming through. People are. One of the people I was telling you earlier was that they didn't realize that all the prices were quoted in Canadian dollars, and they were thinking in American dollars, and so they bumped up the price by another 600,000 because they could afford it.
And there was one home last week that actually went for $2 million over the asking price.
Isn't that amazing?
$2 million over the
million.
asking price.
And it's probably a knockdown.
It probably is, yes.
I think we covered that in the show last week, didn't we? It's probably a knockdown. You're right. Well, Bill, this is especially for you. Last week, we talked about our special guest today. You said you had no idea who that was. Have you had a chance to think about it over the past week?
Well, not a whole lot. I've been thinking a little bit about it.
A little bit? Would you like a clue? Sherry, should we give you a clue?
I need a clue.
All right, here's a clue.
Hi, this is Todd Talbot of Love It or Listed Vancouver, and you're listening to Tom, Bill, and Sherry on Radio Real Estate.
Okay, who do you think it is? There's a pretty good clue for you, Bill. I see. I haven't got it yet.
No, I'm still working on it.
Okay.
I'm sure he's not related to Denver, is he? John Denver?
No,
Is he related to John?
No.
No.
So you keep working on that, but he'll be here very soon on this show. And Bill Macklem is here, too. By the way, it is the 4th day of Lent. Did you give anything up for Lent? Lent started last Wednesday, Ash Wednesday.
Yeah, I gave up my exercise program.
Did you? Good for you. Our resident mortgage expert, Bill Macklem, is on the show. Billy is the president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. You will have the weekly mortgage rate update in just a few minutes.
And Bill will also be answering your mortgage question of the week.
Later in the show, I'll be discussing many things. We'll be talking again about seniors financing, and we're probably talking about a few other important issues that are going on in the marketplace today.
And our Radio Real Estate handyman says gardening is back, bigger than ever.
And he ought to know, too. We'll also hear from Katrina May of Hollyburn Properties. Katrina will bring us news about a great rental opportunity at Shaughnessy House, located in the 1400 block of West 12th Avenue in the South Granville area.
And Patricia LaPena, regional manager for Legal Shield, will be on the show to discuss their home-based business plan.
And Bill Macklem, our mortgage guy, will have the mortgage question of the week in a few minutes. And if you want to be the mortgage question of the week, just go to our website, which is RadioRealEstateShow.ca. You click on the icon there, you leave a question, we'll get it to Bill, and on the show following, he'll give you an answer, right?
Absolutely, and if he doesn't know the answer, I know Bill digs deep to find the right answer.
And those are great questions you guys come up with.
Thank you.
Yes.
They really are.
And Andrea Jacques of Keller Williams Elite Realty joins us this morning to let us know what's going on in the Tri-Cities.
Mark Perry, the radio real estate voice of the Valley, will be here to bring us a few updates on what's going on out there in the Fraser Valley this weekend. I understand there's something happening in Abbotsford and a couple of opportunities for excitement happening in Chilliwack this week as well.
It's now 10:03, and you're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CIL 650.
And it's time now for the weekly mortgage rate update with our resident expert. His name is Bill Macklem. He is president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Bill, somebody wants to get a mortgage today. Somebody wants to borrow some money. How are those rates looking?
Oh, I'm telling you, the rates are fabulous. I had a client come in from Langley yesterday. We've done probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 mortgages for them over the last 20 years. And they said, you know what, we love to come back to you because you always seem to have an idea what's going on in the marketplace. And not that we have a crystal ball what's going on, but you try to be aware of what's happening. And right now the rates are at an all-time low, and they're going to go a little bit lower. So if you're going to be borrowing, now is the time to borrow for 2 reasons. And this is just one of those gut feelings again. Number one, the rates are going to fall. We've already seen that from Paul Lux, the governor of the Bank of Canada. We know that the prime rate is going to fall. The other thing that's going to happen is that we know that people are going to have to find some homes to buy. And I know that Sherry's been telling me, she probably tells me this at least twice a day, that she doesn't have any real strong listings because all her homes are either sold or have offers on them, and she's looking for more listings. And that is pretty much the history of the whole Lower Mainland. There's not enough listings on homes for sale.
That's right, and just let me know if I'm calling you way too many times during the day. But yes, I have been telling you quite often that we need more listings out there.
Desperate for business, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, there's got to be somebody out there who wants to make a move, right?
I mean, you got great rates. You got 2.79 from a regular banks on a 5-year close. You've got 2.2 on a variable fixed. So you got all these things.
That sounds good. Well, Bill Mack will be here in just a second. He's going to hang around for a while today. He has the mortgage question of the week coming up in just a few minutes. We'll also be chatting with our special guest, Todd Talbot.
Todd Talbot.
It's coming to you now.
No.
Todd Talbot. He is one of the hosts of TV's Love It or List It Vancouver.
That's that big square box in the corner that people come on and you can see them. They have a channel changer and all that?
Yeah, absolutely. Some people still watch television.
Really?
Of course they do.
I'm still waiting for my mail.
Are you really?
Yes.
You can get that electronically now.
Really?
But Todd is the one of the co-hosts of Love It or Leave It in Vancouver, and he'll be with us in a few minutes. He's also appearing at the 42nd Annual BC Home and Garden Show this weekend, which is on till tomorrow at BC Place. And you're listening to Vancouver's original on-air open house. It's the Radio Real Estate Show on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650.
Tired of chasing that small space you can barely afford? Stop saving for a down payment. Stop paying those high property tax and strata fees. Rent with Holyburn with nothing down. Large suites, large balconies, 24-hour professional service and maintenance. Studios from 900 and one bedrooms from 1050. Enjoy the lifestyle you deserve today with 50 communities to choose from in Vancouver's West Side, West End, and North Shore neighborhoods. Save money and enjoy the Vancouver lifestyle. Learn more at hollyburn.com.
If you've recently purchased or you're thinking of purchasing a house that is in dire need of some upgrades, then look no further. Hi, it's Mark from EA Renovations Limited. Fully licensed and insured, we'll turn your new house into a home you will be proud of. We do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied and make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Hi, it's Bill Macklem. In these busy and hectic times with family and business responsibilities, it is difficult to find the time to sit down with your mortgage broker and discuss all your mortgage options. I'm available to meet with you at your place of work, your home, our office, or at a place convenient for you. Please give me a call at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663.
CI 650. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you a house. I would buy you a house. And if I had $1 million.
If I had $1 million, well, first of all, I'd have to go see Bill Macklem. Then I might have.
And you'd be buying a knockdown.
If I'm buying a knockdown, I'm set for life, right?
Exactly.
It's time now for our mortgage question of the week. Sherry, what do we have for Bill today?
Well, our mortgage question this week comes from Arlene Terrence of Coquitlam. Arlene would like to know if she can make a lump sum principal payment, and if so, how much do you calculate she'll save?
Well, that's a really good question, Arlene. You've kind of hit on about 3 different points with that one question. I'm thinking that you mean percentage as opposed to how much you'll save. So in the days when we all had our mortgages back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, your rates are somewhere between 7 and 18. But for the most part, most people had rates between 7 and 12. And so when you're making lump sum payments, you are seeing some significant decreases in the principal being paid down. Therefore, you'd save tons of interest. In this day and age today, on a mortgage that you would have today at 2.2% or 2.79%, the amount that you're going to save is not that drastic. And so you should have someone that's close to you, a financial planner, financial advisor, that type of thing, to make sure that the money you're putting down your house, which is compounding semi-annually, which means twice a year, the money you're going to save on paying down that principal would be more than the money that you could make on an investment like a mortgage investment corporation, a bank stock, that type of thing. So you want to make sure you can see the difference between those two pay downs. Because what happens is that we get all caught up in the fact that we've heard for years and years and years to pay down your mortgage, but if your money's better off somewhere else, then why are you paying down a 2% interest rate? If I gave you $100,000 at 2%, other than paying the interest, why would you ever pay me off? Because are you telling me that you have no place else to put that money that's going to have a higher interest rate? And so that's a constant barrage of questions that people come to us on a regular basis saying, I have this money. I had a fellow that sold his home for $400,000. I said, what should I do? I said, should I just pay down my mortgage? I said, well, you can do that if you want to, if you don't want to have a mortgage payment. But at the end of the day, you have all this cash. You should be looking at places to put that cash.
Well, thank you, Bill. And you can always get expert mortgage information online by visiting billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, mac.com, or call Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
It's 10:10 on the Radio Real Estate Show. Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty is on the line. She joins the program now. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. Hi, Sherry.
I guess you're working on a Saturday like a lot of us. How are things out there in the Tri-Cities?
Absolutely. It's been a great week for sellers in the Tri-Cities. Inventory is still low in Coquitlam. I'm used to seeing about 400 to 500 homes on the market, and today we only have approximately around 250. I also have buyers that can spend up to $1.4 million in the Port Moody range that need to move into a home right away. So if you're thinking of selling, now is a great time. Today I'm featuring a beautiful one-bedroom condo featuring 2 balconies located at 303-301 Maud Road, a great location in Port Moody, just steps away from the rec center, inlet trails, and the popular Whistler-inspired Newport Village. Tonight from 6:30 to 9, the Wearable Art Awards is the multimedia performance where the human body becomes a living, breathing, moving canvas. Buy your ticket today at pomoarts.ca. This is Andrea Jock for Radio Real Estate.
When you've decided to buy or sell in the Tri-Cities, call Andrea Jacques at 604-783-3124. That's 604-783-3124, or visit pinnaclegrouprem.com.
It's 11 minutes after 10 o'clock, and coming up, we'll be chatting with our special guest this morning on the Radio Real Estate Show. It's Todd Talbot. He's the host of TV's Love It or Listed Vancouver. Todd is one of the stars appearing this weekend at the 42nd Annual BC Home and Garden Show at BC Place.
This is Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty with mortgage expert Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgage, our producer Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate, Vancouver's original on-air open house on smooth and easy CIL 650.
Hey everyone, it's Brian Baumler from HGTV with some exciting news. There's a must-see event at this year's BC Home and Garden Show. It's on now until Sunday at BC Place Stadium. Bring along that to-do list you've been ignoring and get great deals from over 400 home and garden experts. Plus, I'll be there giving you some Baumler-approved advice and inspiration on your own home reno projects. The BC Home and Garden Show. It's on right now. Buy your tickets online and save $3 at bchomeandgardenshow.com.
Hi, it's Mark with EA Renovations Limited. I can turn your outdated house into something you'll be proud to call home. Whether you're looking for a new kitchen, bathroom, addition, or even a new custom home, look no further than EA Renovations. Let us create the home you deserve. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Looking for a new place and your busy work schedule has you booked up? Take the stress out of renting with Hollyburn Properties full-service rental professionals. We're here to help every step of the way, from your initial search to relaxing in your very own condo-style rental apartment. Our on-site resident managers will make you feel right at home. Be a part of our family. For current rental availabilities, call 604-878-8888 or visit us at hollyburn.com.
When it's time to make a move, reach out to Redpath Relocations. We are Vancouver's most professional office moving company. No matter what your business, we have the experience to get you into your new space in the most efficient manner possible. Our full spectrum of relocation services will leave you and your staff free to focus on your business. We offer move management, green initiatives, and our promise is to leave you happy. Call 604-945-9910 or visit redpathrelocations.ca.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Over the past 25 years, I have found most home purchasers do not use a mortgage broker. We are a no-charge professional who have assisted over 5,000 home buyers finance their home. The exciting part is these same home buyers come back to us for refinancing, buying their next property, or lowering their current payments. Call us at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
Vancouver weather.
Looking like it should be a good weekend. Sunshine today, a few fog patches dissipating sometime this morning. The high today, about 10 degrees, maybe a little warmer, up to 14 degrees, maybe in the valley area.
Really?
And tomorrow you're looking at sunny with a high of 9, except 12 inland. And on Monday, it's sunny again with a high of 10.
And right now, it's 10 degrees or 50 degrees in the old scale. I like that a lot better.
Oh, yeah, I like
degrees,
that.
Let's call it 50 degrees Fahrenheit
Wow.
on the Radio Real Estate Show.
Radio Real Estate weather is presented by Legal Shield. 8 out of 10 Canadians do not have an up-to-date will. Wills and estates planning doesn't have to be a daunting or expensive task. This could be your last love letter to your family. Are they protected? For more information about Legal Shield, visit 247legal.net.
CIL 650. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering. I'm filling the cracks that ran through the door and kept my mind from wandering.
Well, now, here's the problem. We have this house, but it has problems. Number one, the roof is leaking. Number two, there's mold in the wall. Number three, we've just had a baby and your mom's coming to live with us, so I think it's maybe time to call the realtor and see about moving. But you know what? The realtor has a friend who fixes houses up.
It sounds like a real keeper, this
Oh,
house.
I get confused. I watch this darn TV show all the time. I love who's on it. It's a great show, but I get confused. Will they love it? Will they list it? And it's all about Vancouver. And I've got one of the stars of that show on the radio right now, Todd Talbot. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hey, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. This is my first time on your show.
Mine too.
What are you talking about? I was listening to you guys for the last few minutes. You guys sound like pros.
Well, thank God.
You've done this before.
I thought you were going to say you've been listening to me since you were a kid. Well, maybe. So tell us about the show. Your show differs a lot from the other program. There's one just called Love It or List It, and quite frankly, I don't like that show nearly as much as I like yours.
Oh, thank you very much.
No, well, you guys...
You have to say that to me, though.
No, I don't, because you and Jillian are more like real people. The other two are, the heck with them.
Well, you know what? So that was the original production. That was shot in Toronto. They shot that for many years. They've actually moved that production down to the United States. They've just started shooting in North Carolina.
Wow.
And, but yes, we have a little bit of a different flair. We like to have fun, and we embrace the good-hearted challenge or competition between the two of us, but we don't take it all that seriously.
Well, unlike the other show, I was going to say, Todd, unlike the other show, you're nice to your people.
Well, we do our best. To be honest with you, it's most of the people who come on the show are amazing, and we have a great time with them both while the camera's rolling and after it's cut. There are a few that we have worked with that you have to count to 10 and take a deep breath before you do it again, and be patient. But that's that's reflective of life.
Yes, I've had a few clients like that, and I have to say, I love your show because it's local, and that's one of the wonderful things is we have the most beautiful city in the world, I think, and you guys really showcase a lot of the areas of Vancouver, and I love the friendly competition that you have. Now, I know you have quite a few people that end up loving their homes.
They do. They end up loving their homes. In reality, if you're going to put, $100,000, $150,000 into a house, chances are it's going to work for you. And the renovations and the team that do the renovations are amazing. So, from that perspective, I think the conceit of the show to show people options. And I think Jillian and I really love the fact that at the end of the day, the family is left with a win-win situation, whether they choose to end up moving on from their home or they end up staying in their home for another year, 3 years, 5 years, whatever the case may be. We end up creating a lifestyle for them that's better than when we started. So that's kind of the overall goal.
Todd, have you ever kept track who's won more shows, you or Jillian?
We don't really keep track per se. Lots of people love to ask this question, and some people do keep track.
I got a feeling.
There's definitely more people who have loved their home and decided to stay.
Because I'm with you all the time, buddy. I'm with you. I go, come on, list it.
You know what? I've got a small but loyal contingent of supporters. Which
I think Jillian's kicking his butt.
I think so, but you know what, Todd? Your television show is a lot like this radio show. I go, come on, I'm rooting for you. Come on, you can do it.
Exactly. You know what? And we have a lot of fun. I think you hit the nail on the head earlier, which is that the unspoken character in the show is the city, and I'm a Vancouver boy, so growing up here and having an opportunity to showcase the things that I think drive the market here. is a great opportunity. You showcase that across the country and, frankly, around the world. It airs on HGTV in the United States. It airs in Australia and in Europe. I mean, it's all over the place. And, it's really cool to be able to showcase really interesting homes, which I think, not to bash on Toronto, but a lot of the architecture in Toronto is very similar, whereas on the West Coast, we've got a lot of different things going on. And I, personally, from my aesthetic, from an architectural standpoint, there's so many interesting things to show, not to mention the fact that the geography is so interesting. So we've got mountains and water, and it's a very cool place to shoot a television show.
Well, back east, most of the homes are made of brick, because I know I spent some time back there in Hamilton and the Toronto area, and that's what you see when you watch that other show is bricks and stuff like that. But you watch the show about Vancouver, and all sorts of different properties. Now, Todd, Bill Macklem, our mortgage guy in the program, has a great home down in White Rock, but he's thinking of moving because his kids just keep having grandchildren, so you got to get a bigger place, Bill. So how would Bill get onto your show? Can he do that maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're shooting all the way. We're shooting season 3 right now. We'll be shooting all the way till the end of 2015. We shoot 26 episodes per season. And if people want to apply to be on the show, they can go to WNetwork.com/BeOnTV.
Okay, so Bill's making note of that. Go ahead. Sorry, again, it's W Network?
Yeah, WNetwork.com/BeOnTV.
Okay.
And there's an application there, and people can fill it out. And we're looking for, interesting, fun people who want to be on television but also have a great story behind their motivations for either wanting to stay or go. And they get to meet Emma in our office here in Vancouver and go through the process to see if it's a good fit. And we're always looking for new people.
Well, Bill took the information down, and he said he would list it. I don't know what your wife's got to say about that, but Bill will list it, so you've got to support her right here in the studio.
Perfect, Bill. I look forward to it.
Guys have got to stay together. You know that.
Todd, you've been involved with real estate for quite some time.
I have, yeah. I've been in a lot of different capacities for about 15 years now, and I've dipped my toe in a lot of different things. For me, the thing that got me involved in real estate at the beginning was investing in it, in building my own personal portfolio, and that to me has been the most powerful thing to create, a financial foundation for me and my family, and that's the thing that I love talking about. I mean, I love renovating and I love design, the process of buying and selling, but ultimately at the end of the day, the thing that real estate has, the power of it really for me in my life has been awesome. So that's kind of my passion and driving force.
You've renovated quite a few homes in your very short life, guys.
I'm very short. How old do you think I am?
I don't know, 16, 17?
Yeah, times almost 3.
So Todd, with that in mind, what will you be chatting about at the home show this weekend?
So actually, I'm going to be down at the home show this evening at 7 o'clock and tomorrow Sunday at 1. And we're going to talk a little bit about behind the scenes of real estate, both on TV and off TV, primarily off TV. And for me, it's about bringing some of that creative process to the buying side as well as to the renovating side. So looking for ways that you can strategically add value to the property while you're renovating it, as well as focusing on finding a great investment when you're looking to buy. To me, those are the most important two aspects of the entire process. Ultimately, the selling process takes care of itself to a certain degree. It's a reflection of current market value and all of those types of things. So, to me, I like to talk about, one of the things is the cliche about location. I mean, a lot of people talk about it, but I don't think a lot of people spend enough time investigating neighborhoods. People get really stuck on where they live, and they don't tend to look outside of it. It's one of the biggest challenges on the show. Every episode, we want to live in our neighborhood. Well, why is that? I mean, do you understand the potential in another neighborhood? And a lot of people just get comfortable and they don't want to change. So we're going to talk about different ideas about finding creative ways to find properties that have some future value.
It's so true what you say, too, about location, because I moved into Ladner. I lived there for about 10 years, and the realtor was showing us houses, and I said to the realtor, so what do the neighbors do? And she laughs. I said, no, seriously, I have some habits I don't need people knowing about.
And you're allowed to talk about those on radio?
Oh, on radio, you can talk about whatever you like. You should know that by now, Todd. So people come down to see you at BC Place today, tonight, or tomorrow. I know you're a busy guy, but do you have a chance to maybe talk one-on-one of them, maybe answer a couple of questions before you disappear, sign a few autographs, things like that?
Yeah, so I'll be on stage for about 45 minutes, and then we'll do a Q&A with the audience.
Nice.
And then we'll do a meet and greet afterwards. So if anyone has any specific questions, come on down and we can chit-chat and we take some photos. And yeah, you know what? The show's awesome. I mean, I've been down there as a patron many times. It's like the candy store for houses. Yeah, so come down this evening and tomorrow, and there's tons of great people to talk to, and hopefully I can be one of them.
Well, you'll recognize Bill. He'll be in the crowd. He's a gentleman with the gray hair and the Vancouver Canucks jersey on. Over his suit coat.
Perfect. I love that attire. Throw on a tie and you've got it made.
Listen, I'd like to get you back on the show probably a little more often than usual, so you and I should maybe meet for a coffee one day and have a chat and see if we can work something out.
Sounds awesome.
Fantastic. Well, listen, thank you for doing this with us, Todd, and I hope you have a great time down there at the 42nd Annual Home Show, and you and I will chat soon.
All right. Take care, you guys.
Thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
Yep, bye-bye.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's Todd Talbot. He's one of the stars of Love It or List in Vancouver.
He looks like he's 21.
Great.
At least.
Great show.
At least 21, don't you think?
Great show.
It is a good show.
And he's totally right. A lot of buyers that I've had, they're stuck on one location, and once you open up that box. So he'd be a great person to go listen to and see and maybe ask a few questions today and tomorrow at the home show.
Yeah, and his partner on the TV show, Jillian Harris. She's a great designer, too.
Is she going to be there at the show as well?
I don't know. She might be designing somewhere.
He probably doesn't want her on the show because she's probably kicking his butt.
That's
so
a nice way to put it.
He doesn't want to give her any, step up to.
Because at the end of the show, the loser always buys the winner a glass of wine.
Oh,
really?
And she's been looking pretty tipsy recently. So they're on the home show today. Check it out at BC Place Stadium. It's a 10:26 now on the Radio Real Estate Show. Thank you so much for joining us. And it's time now to connect with Patricia LaPena, BC Regional Manager for Legal Shield. Do you have her on the line? We do. Good morning, Patricia.
Good morning, Tom. You know, Sue and I have spoken a lot about our family plan regards to how it's such a good fit for everybody that's listening. This is the homeowner, the home buyer, the home seller, even the investors. Perhaps our service that we provide for looking over contracts is probably one of the key aspects. All the papers that you need to sign throughout that transaction of real estate, the mortgage, the real estate contract, the insurance papers, perhaps financial papers. I know that having someone look over that is really important for you. And I know last week Sue shared a great story about a landlord-tenant contract. It's important to be really sure on what you're signing there, too. This morning, I really wanted to mention a bit about our home-based business rider that we have with Legal Shield and how many of the listeners today are self-employed. So now I'm probably talking to the realtor, maybe the mortgage professional themselves, or maybe a home builder, even a landscaper. Most of you work from your home office, even if you're out in the community at job sites. Legal Shield has a business plan that helps protect you, and we add it to the family plan so everybody's protected. But the services that we can support your business with can be a saving grace. We know that you make decisions every day. Maybe you need a second opinion. Does someone owe you money? Are you wanting to expand your business and not quite sure how? Should you incorporate? Maybe you shouldn't. Are you going to hire employees, and how do you go about that the right way? I have a friend whose family is in the house building and excavation business, and it's one of the very few businesses that can still do business on a handshake, and there's definitely been times I've heard that deals have gone sideways. We also know that big business always has a budget for legal support, if not a legal department itself. So when you are a self-employed business owner working on a smaller scale with your business, you still have issues, the Legal Shield can help with that. Sometimes it's a matter of just knowing your rights in a situation. How critical is it to have all the options and all the right answers? I say very critical for a business. So with Legal Shield, again, you can protect your family and your business all with one package. We're very affordable. Next week, Stu's going to tell you a few more stories on how other members have used our product. This is Patricia LaPena with Legal Shield for Radio Real Estate.
For more information, visit Legal Shield at 247legal.net. That's 247legal.net.
Thank you so much, Sherry. It's the Radio Real Estate Show, 29 minutes after 10 o'clock. In the next segment of our program, we'll be joined by Mark Perry, our Radio Real Estate voice of the Valley. This morning, Mark will be telling us about some great activities taking place this weekend in Chilliwack and Abbotsford and all around the Fraser Valley.
Well, you know, I work with two hotties here in the station.
You do?
And so today I'll be talking about two other hotties, Channing Tatum and Richard Gere, on my Celebrity Real Estate Gossip Report.
I could tell you a story about Richard Gere, but not on the radio, if you know what I mean. It's Radio Real Estate. Good morning. I'm Tom Lucas with our co-host Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty. Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop. I'm glad you're feeling better. You're looking better.
No, he's not.
Well, not compared to last week. You look terrible, but this week he looks good.
But your colors come back.
Let that one go. 10 to 30 is the time. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CL 650.
Hey everyone, it's Brian Baumler from HGTV with some exciting news. There's a must-see event at this year's BC Home and Garden Show. It's on now until Sunday at BC Place Stadium. Bring along that to-do list you've been ignoring and get great deals from over 400 home and garden experts. Plus, I'll be there giving you some Baumler-approved advice and inspiration on your own home reno projects. The BC Home and Garden Show. It's on right now. Buy your tickets online and save $3 at bchomeandgardenshow.com.
When you need movers that are ready and reliable, reach out to Redpath Relocations. We are Vancouver's most professional moving company. Our green initiatives utilize environmentally friendly e-crates that allow your move to be completed 20% faster than traditional moving boxes. Our 30,000 square foot secure state-of-the-art storage facility is designed to handle everything from household goods to museum collections. Whether the path you're on takes you across the street or around the world, reach out to Redpath Relocations. Call 604-945-9910 or visit us at redpathrelocations.ca.
If you've recently purchased or you're thinking of purchasing a house that is in dire need of some upgrades, then look no further. Hi, it's Mark from EA Renovations Limited. Fully licensed and insured, we'll turn your new house into a home you will be proud of. We do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied and make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. As a successful broker-owner, I have developed a team of mortgage professionals that support me and my clients. If you're confused with all the mortgage chatter of do's and don'ts, my mortgage team is ready to answer your questions to determine the best mortgage for you. Call 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
CL 650.
It's Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CL 650.
Good tunes.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder, Master Blaster. Yeah. Now, if you've missed one of our programs, like you're listening now, but you wanted to hear what Todd Talbot was talking about because you only came in halfway through the conversation, you can go to our website, right?
You can. You can go to RadioRealEstate.ca and click on our past episodes and listen to a podcast, download a podcast. You can watch us. You can like us on Facebook. You can tweet us. You can do all kinds of things with us.
Isn't technology just marvelous?
24 hours a
You
day.
can do whatever you want. You can watch us on web-based television. It's just exciting.
Yeah.
Well, if I start dressing up like Bill and wear a suit and tie a show every week.
I've dressed for success.
You do. And what do you say? Your sign is a sign of business?
A business with no sign is a sign of no business.
10:33 is the time right now, and Mark Perry, our radio real estate voice of the Valley, is standing by on the line. He's out in Chilliwack. Let's see what's going on out there today. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Sherry.
Welcome back to the program. It's been a whole week. I can't understand. It's been a week already since I last spoke to you. Unbelievable.
Time flies, eh?
It does. Now, as usual, you're on the air with us each and every Saturday morning to tell us what's going on out there in the Fraser Valley. So this morning, Mark, our voice of the Valley, what is going on out there in the Valley?
Well, it's a beautiful day out here in the Valley, Tom, and there's lots of things exciting happening. Abbotsford, we've got the Early Bird RV show at the TradeX Center, the event center, and that's today, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. So it's just started. Sundays until 5 o'clock. And out here in Chilliwack, wonderful, beautiful Chilliwack, we've got the Mount Shiam Dog Show at Heritage Park. So that's an exciting thing for all dog lovers to go down and have a look at their favorite breed. We've also got the Chilliwack Chiefs playing today and tomorrow.
Chilliwack is home to the world-famous Inglewood Courtyard, and you had some great news out there. I think it was yesterday, wasn't it?
We did. The clouds parted. We had some sunshine come through, and we had previously booked our asphalt paving to go down. So it was an opportune time to get rocking with it. We had a fantastic day, and everything is now blacktopped and ready for all of our visitors this weekend. So it's really exciting. It's a great time to come out and have a look at an adult lifestyle community and to purchase yourself a retirement condo.
Now, if somebody didn't come out this weekend to see you, Mark, and they like what they see and they wanted to make a purchase and move in, when could they do so? When can they move in?
We're hoping at the mid-April time,
Wow.
and everything is looking good that way.
Not far away now.
No, very close. Carpets are in on the top floor. We're cleaning the 5th floor right now, and then we move down with the cleaners and the carpets. Just the final little things, the touches that are going in right now. So it's looking pretty fantastic.
Are you saving one of those penthouses for our auxiliary radio real estate office?
I'm going to say one. I think we need to have one there, don't we?
All right. Now, if somebody's coming out on the freeway from Vancouver, how do they find you, Mark?
Well, there's two ways. Take the number 1 exit, or the number 1, come eastbound. Number 3 road, we have a banner hanging from a big semi-truck. Take that exit, follow the signs in. Or if you miss that exit, come on down to Lickman Road. Go southbound on Lickman Road until you get to Keith Wilson. Take a left on Keith Wilson and follow Keith Wilson right to the very end where the Inglewood community is situated.
And we always say it's so easy to find, right?
It sure is. Yeah, I look forward to seeing everybody come on down to see everyone this weekend. This is Mark Perry, the voice of the Valley, on the Radio Real Estate Show.
For more information on Inglewood Courtyard in Chilliwack, call Mark Perry at 778-240-8513. That's 778-240-8513. Or go to inglewoodcourtyard.ca.
So it might be a nice day to go for a drive out to the valley.
Gorgeous day.
Yeah.
Gorgeous day to go
Don't they
for
have
a
the
nice
RV
drive.
show on as well?
They do in Abbotsford,
right?
Yeah.
The Trade X.
So go there and then you head just down the road for a few more minutes. You're in Chilliwack.
Not long, and there's some great restaurants out there.
Great restaurants, lots of things going on. Mark Perry's out there.
I would think that going to see Mark would be a highlight of the whole
Well, it
afternoon.
would be for me. That's for darn sure.
True.
I hope he's listening and heard us say that. It's a Radio Real Estate. The time now is 10:36. Good morning, and it's time now for Sherry Brown and our Celebrity Real Estate Gossip Report.
Well, thank you, Tom. As most of you know, I work with two hottie pataties here in the radio show. And so we're talking about two other hotties today. Jumping streets. Literally, that's what Channing Tatum and wife are doing as they neighborhood hop from Laurel Canyon, where they still own a 1920s abode, to a brand new family-friendly home in Beverly Hills. The Foxcatcher actor and star of 21 Jump Street and his lovely wife paid $6 million for a spot in LA's 90210 zip code. It's a 4,853 square foot Cape Cod home, 6 bedrooms, 6 baths, with a spa and outdoor fireplace. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And now what can $65 million buy you? It can buy you Strongheart Manor, which was built in 1902. Richard Gere is selling his renovated mansion, and he's been expanding it since then with 2 additional guest houses, an outdoor fireplace, and of course a tea house set in the middle of a pond in front of the coastline. In all, there are 12 bedrooms and 12 baths in 12,000 square feet set on 6.3 waterfront acres. So Richard Gere and Channing Tatum, that's what they're doing. One's selling, one's buying, and that's your celebrity real estate gossip.
What I can't understand, Sherry, is you talk about 12 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms. People, let's get 12 bathrooms. Who's going to clean that?
I know I would not be cleaning 12 bathrooms.
But of course, I guess if you can afford to buy a home like that, you can afford to pay someone to come over and
hopefully you have someone do a little bit of upkeep.
Yeah, well, Sherry digs deep for the Celebrity Gossip Report on Real Estate Every Day.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
Well, I was looking at the map of Beverly Hills and where they are, and Sherry was saying, and there's the Palisades Park, the
Freddie Cannon Tune, Palisades Park. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of interesting.
Kind of nice.
So that's what $6 million does, is get you close to the ocean.
Yes, so you're kind of stalking Channing Tatum now. You're
just thought I'd
finding out really where he lives. And
I just thought I'd like to know what's going on with the people that have money.
All right, well, if you want to get more information about the stars online, go to our website, which is RadioRealEstateShow.ca. RadioRealEstateShow.ca, and just click on the icon and you can get all the information that you need to know. In the next segment of the show, we'll hear from Katrina May of Hollyburn Properties. Katrina has a great rental opportunity at Shaughnessy House in the South Granville area.
And we'll hear from Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Undoubtedly, Bill has something on his mind this morning. And Ray Harris, president of the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, has an overview of the January real estate statistics.
Good morning, it's Tom Lucas with our co-host Sherry Brown of RE/MAX Performance Realty. Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop, and you're listening to Radio Real Estate, Vancouver's original on-air open house. Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650.
Hey everyone, it's Brian Baumler from HGTV with some exciting news. There's a must-see event at this year's BC Home and Garden Show. It's on now until Sunday at BC Place Stadium. Bring along that to-do list you've been ignoring and get great deals from over 400 home and garden experts. Plus, I'll be there giving you some Baumler-approved advice and inspiration on your own home reno projects. The BC Home and Garden Show. It's on right now. Buy your tickets online and save $3 at bchomeandgardenshow.com.
Remember the last time your friends didn't help you move? Our family has helped move families and businesses around the world for the past 35 years. Redpath Relocations understands its needs of its clients. We offer walkaway service from your old office furnishings, donating them to local charities or environmentally friendly recycling. Check us out at redpathrelocations.ca or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Here at Redpath Relocations, we understand the business. We're always ready, always reliable.
Home prices are out of control in Vancouver. Hi, it's Mark with EA Renovations Limited. Let us turn your basement or laneway into a beautiful new mortgage helper. Fully licensed and insured, we do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied. And we make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem from Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Most people need advice on mortgage financing. We provide personal financial advice with no vested interest and at no cost. We're compensated by the lenders. We'll review your current financial situation to determine if you are ready to purchase. If not, we'll help develop a plan to put home ownership in your future. For more information, call 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Vancouver weather.
Well, it hasn't changed much since the last time we went through this, but in case you missed it, it'll be mostly sunny. A few fog patches dissipating later on this morning. Today's expected high about 10 degrees on the coast, 14 degrees inland.
And tomorrow you're looking at sunny with a high of 9 and 12 inland. And on Monday you're looking at a sunny day again with a high of 10.
Where did I leave my sunglasses? I can't remember.
So that's 50 degrees.
50 degrees on the old Fahrenheit scale that I'm loving, and that's what you got right now.
Like Vegas.
Yes, it's 10 degrees or 50 on the Radio Real Estate Show.
Radio Real Estate Weather is presented by Legal Shield. Have you ever tried to return a defective product and was told no? Have you been treated unfairly? Customer service a thing of the past? Know your rights. For more information about Legal Shield, visit 247legal.net.
CIL 650. I can put you in the condo, all the way up in Toronto.
Yeah, on the show at this time of the program, each and every week, we always chat with Katrina May with our hot property of the week. But she is with, of course, Hollyburn Properties. And if you're looking for a condo in Toronto or Vancouver or all across Canada, this company, Hollyburn Properties, can hook you up.
They're that good.
They're everywhere.
Wow.
They're everywhere. They're all across the country. But
that's the kind of company you want to be involved with.
Absolutely. But if you're looking for a place locally, what you want to do is just peel an ear a little bit and listen, because Katrina May is here and she's got the hot property of the week. Right, Katrina? Good morning.
Hi, Tom. This week we're featuring Shaughnessy House. It's located at 1465 West 12th Avenue in the South Granville neighborhood in Vancouver's west side. We have a one-bedroom available from $13.25 per month, and that's available now or for March 1st. This suite features wood floors, laminate countertops, mirrored sliding closet doors. There's a fully renovated kitchen and bathroom, and this unit has a beautiful south-facing patio with a lot of natural sunlight. It's a quite large patio, and the unit has heat and hot water included. The Shaughnessy building features free Wi-Fi in all common areas. There's 24-hour laundry facilities, storage lockers, and gated and surface parking are both available. And as well, you can rely on our professional on-site resident managers for any service or maintenance needs that you might have. The Shaughnessy is located one block from Starbucks and West Broadway Cafe. It's one block to Granville Street for all of those boutiques, restaurants, and galleries. It's a beautiful neighborhood. Very close to transit, virtually in the heart of the city, so very easy to get around downtown to the airport, UBC, near Granville Island and Kitsilano Beach, which are great local and tourist attractions alike. So if you're interested in the one bedroom at the Shaughnessy House, definitely visit our website. We have virtual tours and floor plans up there. Lots of options for you to check out. This is Katrina May for Radio Real Estate.
To learn more about Hollyburn Properties or to get information about one of their great rental accommodations, call 604-662-7345. That's 604-662-7345. Or visit hollyburn.com.
Thank you, Sherry. Good morning, everyone. It's 10:44 on the Radio Real Estate Show. And now, with this morning's look at the January stats, here's Ray Harris, the president of the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver.
The first month of 2015 saw home sales activity above historical norms, while the number of homes listed for sale trended below typical levels. There are 1,913 sales in January. This is up 8.7% compared to last year. It's the highest selling January in our region since 2010. It's nearly 15% above the 10-year January average. In terms of listings, there were 4,737 homes listed for sale in Metro Vancouver in January. That's an 11.4% decline from last year. All total, there are 10,811 homes for sale on the MLS in Greater Vancouver today. This is down 14% compared to January 2014, as among the lowest total we've seen in the last 4 years. To help us better understand the strength of today's market, we measure home buyer demand, fueled by home sales, against home seller supply, fueled by the number of homes listings. This measurement today gives us a sales to active listing ratio of 17.7%. Generally, analysts say that downward pressure on home prices occurs when the ratio dips below the 12% mark, while home prices often experience upward pressure when it reaches the 20 to 22% range in a particular community for a sustained period of time. The benchmark price for all residential properties in Greater Vancouver rose 5.5% over the last 12 months to $641,600. Detached homes continue to be the most sought-after property type in our market. The benchmark price for a single-family home increased 8.4% over the last 12 months, while townhomes and condominiums have increased 4.3% and 2.5% respectively. We now turn to this month's Realtor View segment. The Realtor's View highlights a specific insider trend in the housing market. This month we're looking at reduced supply, specifically in the detached home market. Each year, fluctuations in the number of homes listed for sale follows a similar seasonal pattern. December and January are traditionally the low points of the year for the number of listings on the market, and that's the case this year. What's different is the number of detached homes for sale over the last 2 months is the lowest we've seen at any point in the last 4 years. This, coupled with the steady and consistent demand for home buyers, has created a competitive market for detached homes. Our market, like any other, follows a supply and demand curve. When supply is reduced, demand is strengthened. It's this dynamic that is putting upward pressure on detached home prices and causing multiple offer situations. For the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, I'm Ray Harris.
So there you go. So things are moving, but there's not as much inventory as we said at the beginning of the show today, right?
That's right. We're all looking for listings.
Absolutely. Now, somebody says to you, Sherry, thanks for coming over, but we're really thinking about spring. First of all, spring's not that far away.
No, spring, I would say, is almost here. I saw some crocuses come up.
I think it's spring today, to be honest with you.
Our saying is spring is sprung.
Spring
Grass is riz. Wonder how your mortgage is.
Very nice. Spring is sprung, fall is fell. Never mind. So if you want to beat the spring rush and get your home on the market before there's a whole lot of competition, maybe you want to act now.
Oh, definitely you want to act now. As Bill was talking about earlier, the mortgage rates are unbelievably low, and maybe even coming up that it might be a little lower.
Mm-hmm.
So now's the time. Beat your competition. Get on the market now.
Yeah, because when spring is officially here, lots of people decide to move then, right?
Yeah, lots of people decide, they're going to wait till the grass is green and the leaves are on the trees. But, there are buyers out there right now, and we're really lacking good product.
All right, so if you're thinking about putting your home on the market, call your favorite realtor. If you listen to the show, you can call Sherry Brown. She'll take care of you. If you need a mortgage, you go see Bill Macklin.
Absolutely.
If you need something else, you go see Dwayne Bishop.
That's right.
You take care of you. Hey, what do you want to watch?
He's our color commentaries.
He's the color commentary. You're right. It's 10:48 on the Radio Real Estate Show.
Big Bad Billy, Sweet William now. Do the dishes. Big Bad Billy, Sweet William now. Popping up that flow. Big Bad Billy, Sweet William now.
Yeah.
Good song.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Big Bad Bill is Sweet William. Now, you're a big guy. You're kind of surly looking, but deep down inside, I think you're just a big teddy bear.
He's a big teddy bear.
He's a big teddy bear.
He's a big teddy bear, and I know he'll steer you right when it comes to what to do with your mortgage.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we were saying at the beginning of the show, you're going to talk a little bit again about seniors and about the need for money, right?
It is. It's we've been talking to a lot of our bankers over the last 6 to 12 months. And one of the holes in the financing aspects of getting money for people is the fact that we have a group of people from 55 years of age to 80, 75, 80 at this point in time, sometimes older, but let's say that the age right now, who have a great amount of equity in their homes, who are now getting into the retirement years, and unless they have an income stream, they don't qualify for any kind of financing, even though they may be at 20% loan to value on their properties, or zero, have total equity, no debt.
So they're house rich, cash poor.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we've got a couple of credit unions that'll will do some rates. I just did one for a lady in Tawasin just last week. Got an open variable for her. So an open variable means that she's expecting to either sell her home or come into some money, so she didn't want to have a fixed rate. And so that was about 3.5%. Now that's based on no income. She could have had the variable at 3.1. Now we know that the variable for people who have salaries are 2.2 to 2.3, but for people that don't have any salaries, 3.1 is still a reasonable rate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you go back 10 years, 3.1 on any kind of interest rate would have been, let's go get it right now, because of the fact that rates are so high.
Do you find that there may be some senior citizens who are around, of course, in the excuse me, the high interest rates of the 80s, you were double digits, that are afraid to come and see you because they think, well, you know, it could go sky high tomorrow, which it's not, but
have a lot of that. A lot of that. Probably one of the advantages of being a mortgage broker is the fact that we deal with about 60 different lenders. And so by dealing with 60 different lenders, we have a whole bunch of influences from a whole lot of different aspects of business. And so I say to people all the time that, you know, just because you go to a bank or a credit union doesn't necessarily mean that they lend at the level that you want them to. And no different than going to a restaurant. You can't get Chinese food at an Italian restaurant. So different lenders have different needs. And so they're looking for special things. And so a lot of the banks don't have the wherewithal to provide financing for seniors. And it's funny. It's not that they don't have the ability to do it. They're looking at what they call the perception of what they're doing. So if you're a senior and they did a mortgage on you based on the fact that you had no income but you had good equity, and then somewhere along the line they had to foreclose because you weren't making any payments, something had happened, then the perception, the what do you call that, the graphics or whatever, of that happening in the paper says, look at the Royal Bank, the TD Bank, Scotia Bank, Coast Capital, whatever bank, we're foreclosing on this poor, unsuspecting soul that got put into a mortgage with some broker that they shouldn't have never done. They don't want those. They don't want that kind of exposure. So what they do is they say, we're just not going to do it. And they're forgetting though that they're still not satisfying the needs of their people. And everybody has an opportunity and has a choice of whether they want to take the money or not. And so they're taking the money based on the fact that they're going to be able to afford to pay it back.
So in essence, what you're saying is if you're looking for grits, don't go to an Egyptian restaurant.
Exactly.
Because you ain't going to get none, Jack.
So yeah, so you got to be careful of what you're looking for. But so that would be my main concern, my main complaint about the financing available today, because you know we've been doing this a long time, and this is the first time in my career in 30 years that I'm not able to find a good source of funding for people who are equity rich and cash poor. Now we have the reverse mortgage, and some people want that reverse mortgage, a chip mortgage, and that's a good product, and some people like that. But there's lots that don't because they have the perception that they qualify for a whole lot better. And so that learning process takes some time.
So you're suggesting that if people are senior citizens have some questions to go see their mortgage broker.
Absolutely.
And you can help out. That's what you're trained to do.
Yeah.
You've been doing this for a while.
Long time.
How long?
Almost 30 years.
Really?
Yeah. Someone told me that 30 years ago. I would have thought, I didn't even know what a mortgage broker was.
Well, I tell you what, Bill, if this mortgage thing doesn't work out for you after 30 years, you come with me. I'll take you on the road with me.
I'd like that.
All right,
we could do
we'll
that.
have some fun.
You can always get expert mortgage information online by visiting BillyMac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, MAC.com. Or by calling Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Thank you, Sherry. In the next segment of the Radio Real Estate program, our home handyman, Finn Jensen, says gardening is back, and it's bigger than ever.
This is Sherry Brown of RE/MAX Performance Realty with Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages, our producer, Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CIL 650.
Tired of chasing that small space you can barely afford? Stop saving for a down payment. Stop paying those high property tax and strata fees. Rent with Holyburn with nothing down. Large suites, large balconies, 24-hour professional service and maintenance. Studios from $900 and one bedrooms from $1,050. Enjoy the lifestyle you deserve today with 50 communities to choose from in Vancouver's West Side, West End, and North Shore neighborhoods. Save money and enjoy the Vancouver lifestyle. Learn more at hollyburn.com.
When you're planning a business move, here at Redpath Relocations, we understand the business. With over 35 years relocating clients all over the world, we work with you from start to finish. Our service is so good, you'll want to move again. Visit us at redpathrelocations.ca or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Make the right move by taking the Red Path. We're always ready, always reliable.
Hey everyone, it's Brian Baumler from HGTV with some exciting news. There's a must-see event at this year's BC Home and Garden Show. It's on now until Sunday at BC Place Stadium. Bring along that to-do list you've been ignoring and get great deals from over 400 home and garden experts. Plus, I'll be there giving you some Baumler-approved advice and inspiration on your own home reno projects. The BC Home and Garden Show. It's on right now. Buy your tickets online and save $3 at bchomegardenshow.com.
CL 650.
This old house is getting shaky, boys. This old house is getting old. This old house lets in the rain now, and this house lets in the cold.
Now, if you're going down to the 42nd Annual BC Home and Garden Show and you're looking for Finn Jensen, he was going to be there, but he said he had to stay home this weekend because he had some gardening to do.
No.
Yeah, no
well,
kidding.
It is a beautiful day for gardening.
It's a beautiful day for gardening, but I said, Finn, you should be at the BC Home and Garden Show, and then you could learn some tips. But he said, no, he has to do this before, the boss gets on his case. So let's find out what's on his mind. Finn, if you're in the garden, good morning.
Good morning, Tom, and good morning, everyone. It's really interesting the way old ideas are revisited. Certain events in society has the effect of changing attitudes towards things that we haven't given much thought to. In this case, I'm referring to people's response to home gardening. It's in vogue again in a bigger way. Homegrown produce, as many already know, can reduce the food bill and nourish the body in ways that only our own can. Not that there is anything wrong with market stuff. It's just that if we can provide some of it ourselves, why don't we? You need not an acre of land. A small strip of earth or a few planters will produce fresh food for most of the year. In fact, many home farmers harvest so much from a modest plot to give it to friends and others who are grateful for it. There isn't anything like a garden, whatever the size, to make a home a home. To all people who aspire to ownership, a piece of land in which to plant a dream, this we can do. Real estate professionals in this area are ready to assist you with all requests. They may even help you plant a garden. This is St. Jensen for Radio Real Estate. Talk to you next week.
Get your home ready for spring. Wow. Call Finn at Gentech Mechanical Installations at 778-378-2740. That's 778-378-2740.
You know, when springtime comes, like Finn takes care of the stuff at the at Cabo San Lucas for me. So it's springtime, and I go, well, it's time to turn the furnace off, right? Because who needs the heat in the summer? Finn, can you come over? I don't know where that stuff is.
No, you're not supposed to.
No, that's why we have guys like Finn around. 'Cause
Exactly.
he knows where all that stuff is. So give Finn a call. What's his number again, Bill?
It's 778-378-2740.
Just ask for Finn.
Ask for Finn.
Put a cup of tea on, he'll come right over.
And he might even bring some crocuses.
He might, because he's been busy in the garden.
He's been busy in the garden.
I see. 10:57 is the time. Sherry Brown, of course, is our realtor extraordinaire on the program, and we were saying that people should be out there trying to beat that springtime market now, right?
Absolutely. It is the time, and interest rates, I mean, they're practically giving money away for free.
Wow.
So if you're in a position, our economy is strong. Things are going great. Okay, our dollar is a little weak right now, but that'll change. And there's some product out there, but we need more product. We need some more houses on the market that are clean and done up nicely, maybe staged a little, and ready to go.
Now, if somebody calls their realtor and says, I heard Sherry and Bill talking on the Radio Real Estate Show about maybe beating that springtime market, they're looking for a stager. Can usually a realtors hook them up with a stager?
Yes.
Yeah?
Most realtors I know do have a contact. I myself do have a wonderful home stager that will go in and just help you declutter and give you some ideas. And this doesn't cost a lot of money. This is well, for me, I include it in my service, but For the homeowner, it's not about putting a lot of money into your home unless there's certain things that need to be done, but it's about using your own stuff and decluttering and getting it ready for a buyer's eyes, because we all live differently than what it is, how it should be ready for the market. Easy little tips: put pictures away of your family. Clear off the counters on the kitchen.
Hide the dog.
Clear off the fridge. You want to make it easy for a buyer to envision themselves living in your home. And if you've got a lot of personal items up and you can't really see the space because you've got so much stuff out, it's really hard for a buyer to. Some buyers don't have a lot of foresight and imagination. They can't look beyond, and so it's really great to just get all that stuff out, so that they can see, oh yeah, I can live here. Nobody else lives here. I can live here.
Or maybe just ask the kids to go outside for a while.
Yes.
Go play the traffic.
I didn't go that far with it, Bill, but just go outside for a while so the house looks a little bit bigger, right?
That's right.
So now, Sherry, if somebody in your area would like to buy, list, sell, get some information, how do they get a hold of you?
They just can go to my website at sherrybrown.ca. That's SHERI Brown.ca. Or they can give me a call at 604-970-6789. That's 604-970-6789.
Well, you guys, you've given me some ideas. I'm going to go home now and clean up the place and maybe slap it for sale, sign on there, go see Bill, get some dough, and maybe buy, with your help, something else. What do you think?
Absolutely. We can help you.
It's kind of the way it works, right?
Go get some crocuses.
Get some crocuses yourself. Okay, so that's it for this show. Bill, thank you so much. Bill Macklin, President of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Thank you for being here as usual.
Fabulous to be here.
Sherry Brown from Sherry Brown Real Estate Privately Corporated. How long have you been doing this?
10 years.
10 years she's been in the business, so she knows something about it. She can help you out.
25 years old. Start at 15.
Start at 15 and work your way up. So it's Sherry and Bill, and of course at Master Control, we've got Dwayne Bishop. That's it for the show. I'm back Monday afternoon with the music you want to hear at 2 to 6.
Wow.
So you have a great weekend. On behalf of Bill, Sherry, Dwayne, it's Tom saying thank you, bye.